So when it comes to shoe reissues, this is probably one of the most highly anticipated and highly requested shoes that have come out in quite a while. Released earlier this week, we have the S Ronnie Creager Pro model. They were available for pre-order months ago, and I guess it's been about a year and a half in the making since S probably contacted Ronnie and the factories and got the sent an original that they had sitting around at Soltech warehouse over to the factories. And if you paid attention to the latest clip that they had on the 9 Club, the first set of samples that came through from the factory, sizing was way off. So, some trial and error. Still highly anticipated and much requested. You have the same type of box, slide out box that you would get with the Tom Penny 2 Pro model. With the top here, you have Ronnie Creager's Nollie Flip from an S ad that I have from 1999. Just some identification right there. We slide out. Now I've already opened these and tried them on and laced them up and all that. So, like the Penny 2, you get specialized tissue paper with S and Creager and the silhouette. And then you have the shoe. I elected to get the black, gray, and yellow. I never had the original one, but as far as I can tell, these are as close as you can get to the original model that came out in 1998. I did hear on the 9 Club that the collar and possibly even the tongue might be a little puffier now than it was back then. But other than that, you're getting the same exact thing. You are getting the air bubble, which you don't get in the 197, which is a hot topic. You get the sole, original sole, which again, a hot topic in the 197, and the yet to be released but available for pre-order 298, which is the cost in 2. Everything you're supposed to get with this shoe, you get, with an added touch of the insole having the same 3, the silhouette, Creager, and S branding. I got a size 9, which is my actual size. These are as close to true to size as you probably could get. The difference between this shoe and my size 9 XL is there might be a little bit more room in here where the big toe is. This is a little bit closer, like little less room close to my big toe than the XL. But you still get a nice wide toe box. You get the Creager identification stamp and S branding. You have 3 different materials throughout the entire shoe. You have rubber on the toe cap, rubber all along the outsole here, midsole, all around the air bubble. The air bubble does have like some slight recessing It's like half a fingertip. All the way around, all rubber. This black material all throughout here, along, that's all suede. This tiny tracing in here, nubuck. Same thing with around here, nubuck, and underneath here you have, hard to pick up with the lighting, but it is a reflective material inside these dots. You have a double stitched rubber toe cap, triple stitching suede around the toe box, plastic eyelets that are slightly slanted outward and around, including the different eyelets that were not, I believe, in the original reissue samples that came out. I believe they tried to use all like the eyelets that you would see on the top four here, and I think it got a little hate from early fan reviews, so I think they made the switch to original eyelets. The only difference is these are a little bit closer, a little bit flatter, and it does hold the bottom two laces here flatter across, whereas these kind of swoop out and around. And you have some real soft, comfortable mesh. Classic sock liner material here. Mesh tongue, thick, dense foam, good padding. Traditional puff, like you would have seen from '98 to the time they discontinued the shoe, or Ronnie left the team just shortly after Manic Madi was released, I believe. You also, huge surprise, get a second pair of laces. They do come with the black laces in. I was dead shocked to find backup laces on here. I elected to go with the yellow. There was originally released this black, gray, and yellow colorway, and then there was also the gray and red colorway, which I elected not to get. These shoes also sold out on the US S Footwear website within 12 hours. So S should definitely take a cue from that, if nothing else, that we, at least us 30-somethings who have some disposable income to buy this shit, will spend the money. Definitely will. We all know that the Muska is coming out in September with 2 colorways, in October with 1 colorway. But S has also released 2 different colorways of this Creager for pre-order. I believe there's going to be the navy red gray colorway coming out next March, and the white royal blue colorway is coming out next April, which I have already pre-ordered. Those I'll actually skate. I'll skate the white ones. These are just going to be a collecting piece for me. I have tried them on there. They fit incredible. They look incredible on the feet. I'm almost sorry that I elect not to skate these. But also inside here, just a little bit more fanfare. If you remove the tissue paper, just some kind words about Ronnie, like you had with, again, Tom. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that when we get the Muska, that the Muska is also going to have a slide out box like this. Maybe the silhouette logo for the branding. It'd be interesting to see how fast those sell out, though. That'll be incredible. But yeah, go ahead and get these shoes whenever I believe that they're going to get another shipment in pretty soon. But you should also have your local skate shops, ask your local skate shops to get these. All right. Enough Nike, enough New Balance, enough of these corporate brands. Let's go back to having sole skateboarding brands for skaters, by skaters, keep skateboarder money in the skateboarding economy, and just enjoy the good old stuff. These are the Ronnie Creagers. I love them already. I think anybody else who tries them on is going to love them. Go ahead and check the S website shortly to see when another shipment comes in. And I will be back with the Muskas when they come out. All right, cool.